Yes guys, welcome back to Venomous Gaming Entertainment, baby! This time I'm bringing you my personal thoughts on Final Fantasy XVI alongside some shenanigans. Okay, so first off the graphics, which are absolutely stunning. I experienced no glitches while playing this game. Absolutely breathtaking graphics. The devs have really done an amazing job here. Okay, so the battle system, which is absolutely easy peasy. Once you equip the automatic evasion item, the game, it flows flawlessly. Okay, so next up the game length. So the game is roughly about 30 hours in length. However, though, this will be extended to 40 hours if you're going for 100% game completion. You know guys, I did touch on the battle system earlier. If you just take a look at this here, it's absolutely amazing how flawlessly the characters move, how flawlessly Clive battles the enemies. Clive is the main protagonist in the game. The graphics, they're awesome. I did touch on the graphics earlier as well. If you look at the battle system here, as you can see, he jumps around one point to another point, to another point, yet and to another point there, flawlessly hitting his enemies. Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. Okay guys, so next up we have some of the game shenanigans. Look how big Torgal is in this shot. Now look how big Torgal is in this shot. The enemies are walking towards her on the top of her in this shot, and they're still walking towards her in the next shot. Clive is floating in midair without any wings. Impossible. Clive is still wearing his clothes even after de-transforming back from Ifrit.
Will you engage him personally, Your Highness? Of course.
And here we have Dion, who's about to transform into Bahamut. There he goes, transforming into Bahamut. What the fuck happened to his spear? And also as well in this shot we have Odin, who's galloping in the air when he doesn't have any wings. Odin cannot fly. Clouds aren't moving when you look up at the sky. Why? Clouds always move, but in this shot they're not moving.
Shit!
Here we have Gav falling over the edge of a cliff. The angle at which he fell over means he shouldn't have been able to grab onto the branch.
Ah, Thea! Congratulations on the new arrival. And you got the little laddie with you?
It was a bearer. The boy I carried for 9 long moons. A bloody bearer.
Oh, you poor thing. You gave it to the constables then?
Just left it at the garrison, let them deal with it. Couldn't wait to be rid of the blasted thing. Been wanting it gone since the moment I found out.
Low class Saiyan warrior. This scarecrow was clearly inspired by Vivi from Final Fantasy IX. Bullshit jumping mechanics. Bullshit invisible wall. Here we have two Clives standing next to each other, and the one on the left is taller than the one on the right. Reused character model. Whoops, there he is. Bullshit invisible wall.
If it was a message that needed delivering.
You are still in one piece, I see. You will be pleased to hear that your companions have arrived. They said they would meet you at a little chapel to the east of here.
Why not just wait for me here?
I see. My dear Tatien. It is by no means uncommon for a client to fall for a courtesan.
Relationship complications.
Cheer up, you two. Can't think of a safer place in the Empire than it. Brothel.
Really? Doesn't seem very private.
Just how long has she been standing there? Look at that. They don't even draw the curtains for extra privacy.
Using the
13 years. Without the faintest glimmer of hope. It was only Joshua that kept me going. I swore that I would avenge his death. That I would kill his killer. That was the only thing that gave my life any meaning.
Crying without any tears.
Ifrit, I need Ifrit. Come to me. I can't do this without you.
Clive is seen talking to his own abilities. Elden Ring last boss.
enjoy your nap.
Sleeping on the job.
This, it's only a scratch. All right, the hole.
We'll find you a healer.
Just use a potion.
We are come to claim our vessel.
Poor English.
These are not flames of destruction.
Have you forgotten already who I am?
I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am?
Come, feel its softness. Make a nice gift to your wife.
Am I playing Final Fantasy or Assassin's Creed?
Don't know anything. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
Bitch slapped.
Enough of this. Let him play with the kitten.
Kitten appears right on cue. And that's a kitten? Jesus Christ.
Not too tired to go filching Kupo nuts, though. Always got a pocket for him. Nicks him off the Moogle.
Old man's a dick to Moogles.
We're only here because Joshua gave us a second chance. It would be a pity to waste such a precious gift.
He did. He was there. It wasn't an illusion. I heard him call out to Ultima.
You didn't hear shit. They open the door and at the back of the room, you see a bald guy, dead, with his head held down. The camera switches to another angle and the new guy has a head of hair and his head is held upright. Am I playing Final Fantasy or Demon Souls?
Fetch.
That's not how you play fetch.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only.
When you look really closely at the gate, there's no one there. And then the cutscene happens and voila!
I doubt I could have done this on my own.
But until we arrived, that was your plan.
Plan was a failing one. Bullshit invisible wall.
You would mock me as well? It is I, Sir Crandall of Camelot, loyal servant to her serene holiness, Saint Sybil the Unshod. Meadow, thou vile sorcerer, for thy crimes against church and crown, I shall have thy head.
Foreplay.
What the?
One of the demons. But they never leave the lava.
If I didn't know better, I think this volcano was about to erupt.
Volcanoes erupt at over 100 degrees centigrade. If the volcano was about to erupt, they would have melted already. The number of people at this altar keeps changing. First I count 10, here. Then I count 12, here. And finally, in this shot, there's 13.
For years I followed your orders. Fought your wars. All to protect the children.
One hand on the breast.
Just...
Ifrit! Come on. Remember how it felt?
Impotent.
Why? Why can't I do it?
Here! Use this.
Clive is so close to Jill at this point that swinging his sword he was surely Slasher.
Crystal fetters are a bastard to open, just so you know. Don't worry, I'll have them off before you can blink.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Blinks!
Clive, where are you?
Cut blocking.
In here.
As Clive runs and jumps over the mountain floor, Hugo cannot be seen. Next cut. Oh, there's Hugo.
And regarding your original concern, you need not fear for Torgal's health. Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose buried in my nuts.
Phrasing? Trying to pick up a fork with hands made of immovable metal. This fight is cool and everything, but how on earth both icons are able to pull off aerial fighting acrobatics while falling is bullshit.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god.
God complex.
May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Annabella is a dick to flowers.
Terence. My prince. Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, your highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end. Thank you.
He never answered the question.
Mother.
Incest.
not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
6 guards arrive right on cue.
The Eikon is one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise!
Star Trek.
You... What did you do to Joshua? The Phoenix?
They can't possibly hear each other when they're standing so far apart. Torgal sniffs the ground only to sense enemies coming from up above. Ifrit has no wings and cannot fly. How he's able to break his fall mid-fall and jump to hit Odin is utter bullshit.
That's so it ends. No!
Barnabas breaks character. I'm a fucking alcoholic, bring it if you really want it.
Don't ask me, ask them!
Headbutting a comrade is never a good move. There's a soldier standing there in the background having a nice leisurely conversation while his brothers in arms are struggling to barricade the door.
And he fights today to give us all a chance of a better tomorrow! Be that as it may, a handful of men cannot stand against the kingdom!
Then mayhap they are the wrong men.
There's no way Dion heard the conversation from all the way around the corner.
Know that I do not ask this lightly.
And know that I will do it. Farewell, my prince.
No kiss goodbye.
Your struggles have made you strong, yet your soul remains heavy with sin.
I agree that Clive's struggles have made him strong, but if you know Clive as well as I know Clive, he hasn't sinned.
Can it be? Are their wills truly so potent?
Are you still talking?
Ultima talks too much.
Damn it, Clive. Wake up.
Clive's a pussy. Where have I seen this before? A huge chunk of land rising up out the sea? I know. Avengers! Phrasing.
But only what you must, yes? I'm still your swan shield. That you are.
And what of my wings?
There is absolutely no way Dion could have heard the conversation by standing all the way back there and round the corner.
Stand against a god.
As cool as this fight scene is, there's absolutely no way that these two Ifrits could be battling the way that they are. One, Clive has no wings, so there's no way he's staying up in the air. He's constantly going down because of gravity. And secondly, the evil Ifrit isn't flapping his wings, and we've already established in order to fly, you need to flap your wings.
My congratulations. Relish this victory, knowing that you have but delayed the inevitable.
Final Fantasy XVI, Part 2. Booyah!
Is already dead. May you enjoy an eternity on its blackened husk.